Hello and welcome back to my Elden Ring playthrough. A shout out before we get into our sponsor, hiddentreasures.ie, link in the description below, and to this week's anime recommendation, Mashal. Ever wonder what would happen if you merged Harry Potter and One Punch Man? If you threw Rock Lee into the wizarding world, or if your favourite muscle-bound hero punched magic? No? Well, here it is anyway, with an anime I just can't turn away from. And with that, let's go. Alrighty then. So we are in the depths this time. Deep root depths. What are we up to? There is a massive dragon down here. Getting a map would certainly help. And if we have time, we'll head to the mountaintops of the giants. So I don't reckon this will take us too long. It's a fairly tough boss, but it should be grand. Speaking of, there's a little tiny mini boss right beside where we saved, so good introduction to it. Let's see. Ooh, actually, I've been saying for ages back in Terra Magica equipped. May as well play around with it a bit now. Test it out. Wonder how much it does add to your damage. Let's see. This one here, there's no other spells that are to be equipped. I don't think we meet another smashy smash crystalline guy for a while, so must remember to put back on the hammer if we do meet one. Okay, so this little experimentation with this, how much damage roughly does it do? Yeah, activate this. Let's say mark on the ground. Okay, let's on. Seeing as the sight grace is right here, I will not get another chance to experiment this easily with a boss or mini boss. Okay, so shield is activated, check. Drink our flask which ups our magic, check. And god damn it, the moment I started to spell it went away. Still, we fairly whooped him. Okay, yes, we fairly whooped him. Okay. We try Terra Magica again later. May as well get our flasks back and that tiny bit of mana I lost. Okay, so off to explore deep root depths then. Should come across an old friend in via the Deathbed Champions around here somewhere. And technically unlock an ending if we so wanted that one. This will either take like 5 minutes or an hour, one or other. Would be nice to get to the mountaintop of the giants though. Ooh, I can even, if I can get there quick enough, I might be able to even defeat the Demi-God snake guy this time. That would be nice. Okay. Running by all the rank and file baddies. Anything that's not a boss doesn't really get us the experience we want. Deep root depths. Be nice if I stumble along the map at some point. Excuse me. I really do like the thing that if you go to the map, generally you can see where they are, even if you haven't unlocked the area yet. Oh, yes, speaking of. Love to check it out, but there are many enemies around here, so let's get somewhere safer first. Okay, I know it is up here somewhere, but it's rather easy to branch off in a different direction. Branch. I want to say a fall from this height won't kill me, because it probably will. checking, could we upgrade our weapons a bit before giant dragon of a boss? There's Sight of Grace. Nice. Okay, got here relatively easy. B4, let us... Yes, nice. Map working. Very nice. I really like the... You don't have to scroll all the way to bottom left to get to the round table hold. Just 2 button presses and you're here. Statue, that's the DLC arena stuff. Very pretty. Okay, pretty sure Mimic Tier is at full. Don't we need to upgrade anything else for the moment there? Shit. Somber Smithing Stones, H I need. I'm sure we're stumbling into the area with them soon. Probably the mountaintop. Would very much appreciate getting them soon. Okay, back to the debts. Okay, before we fight a giant dream dragon of some sort, let's say hello to... Which god one is this? Godwin? Not Godfrey. Yeah, Godwin, I'll say. This is the first guy to be killed and kind of sparked off the entire game. Might be DLC worthy if they're lucky. And at his feet are our next enemies. Oh, there we are. VS Champion. Come on, we got this. Be a waste of time to try and Kamehameha this guy. He would easily roll out of the way. But that's why we have some kick-ass sword skills. Yeah. One down. Round 2. Never actually noticed before it is sorcerer guy from Round Table Hold earlier. Rajiel. And you did. Oh, I really wanted to kill him with staff deck. So is he a ghost or summoned true? I don't know. Okay, last tree. Hopefully I hit one of these three. Oh, yep. One walked into it. Okay. Again, I forget Terra Magica till it is over. Okay, pretty sure I'm able to rest a Sight of Grace before the next part. Let's just talk to you first.
There you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order? You are an
Hopefully that's the right one.
I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me?
Yeah, why not? I hopefully have everything I need to continue this. Gotta get rid of that out of my inventory as soon as possible. Hopefully she doesn't send me off to get something.
His flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwin's Hallowbrand has other Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes.
Please say I have it, please say I have it.
When Godwyn died, another exists. Another mark in the, and I must find before the time my hands.
Not looking good for me having it. Hey, there we go. Give her the Holobrand. How did you have it? I probably stumbled into it at some stage. Must be from a boss that defeated her or such. Another thing to get out of my inventory ASAP.
I will soon land. It will surely stir the new life of the Golden Prince as the rune of those who live. Please brandish this child, my rune.
Okay, she gonna sleep beside this giant zombie monster, and somehow that's going to teleport me. Okay. Probably have to rest outside of Grace or let time pass anyway. Suits, because I would like to get my potions back. Where are they? Where are they? Not having my max health depleted by even a single %. Use. And can't use. Damn it. Okay, I'll get rid of the other one later. Okay. So hopefully that has activated the thing. Can't level up. Slight chance that this boss could utterly and totally destroy me. So I wouldn't mind using this. Pretty sure I see her lying down in distance, so that's a good sign. Health, endurance, strength. I don't like upping intelligence more than 70. It feels a bit unnecessary. Strength would up our sword, which we do use a fair bit. Oh, more magic, more mind. Oh, what up, what up, what up? Our endurance is rather low at 15. Be able to swing the sword more. Yeah, why not? Why not? Don't think these final few points will overly matter. Shit, you're still awake. That's not a good sign. Don't give me another blessing yoke, please. Oh, damn it.
This is goodbye, but I choose to lie with Godwyn, and I will bear who will inherit your warmth. What greater blessing could there be? This is goodbye, but I choose and I will bear.
Okay, this is goodbye. Good. Now, if you wouldn't mind opening up a portal to the boss, not that one in the background. Skip. Get rid of this thing. How difficult is it to like get rid of an item? Okay. Did that work now? Yes. Enter. Okay, big ass dragon. We got this. We got this. Yep. I felt there should be a cutscene there of some sort, but nope, just drop you in. Come on, Mimic Tier, distract him for a minute, would you? Good boy. Magicka. Okay, good thing I didn't activate the flask yet. Center mass. And nice. No, don't fly away. Okay, we still got this. God damn it. Okay, we got a fair bit of damage still. Let's finish him off. That'll do. Booyah. Easy. Remembrance of a Lichdragon. There's some story there that dragon was a friend of Godwyn. At the point he was protecting him? I don't honestly know. They fought each other, then they were fighting with each other, and that's what Batty's for. And that is another ending to the game, if we so wished. Which we do not. Rani in the Ice Switch is the ending we're actually going for. But still, collector in me. Level up again. Probably do strength and endurance until they get to 20. Then leave them there. Fiat Sud, Fiat Robes. I think at some point we can go talk to Dee's twin, give him back some gear, and he'll appear here to kill Fia. Certainly stand over her body and cackle. Do we have his gear still? Fiat Sud's fairly nice. Bit whole evil lich look, but I do prefer our old skeleton one. Where does this lead? Why not test it? Probably head to the mountaintop of the giants onwards. Story progression now anyway, but wild capital. Nice. Trying to think why you would need it to hear. I suppose technically you could have done that first and then this. Okay, who knows? Okay. One more thing we want to do here first, actually. I think there is a mini boss just over in the corner there. I'm not even sure does a name pop up when we meet him, but pretty sure he's a boss. It's a knight guy, Crucible Knight, something similar. Wow, here just so we can tick off the entirety of this area then. I think probably won't need, but there are coffins here, which if you get into, bring you somewhere. So we'll get this side, guys. It might be where the Rani questline led us, I think, even. But we definitely don't need it particularly. I'm sure there are nice little items to pick up here or there, even one or twos to do achievements. But heading straight to a little mini boss and be out of here. And up we go. Nothing gonna come and gank me from behind. Good. There he is. Always like it when they give me time to summon nuclear. Can we get Terra Magica off and do it correct? I gotta stop hitting that goddamn button. Okay. Seems good distance. And that is the full power of our build. Everything we're gonna have activated. Booyah. Not much can stand a couple seconds of that power. Crucible Knight armor. Nice. Okay, now I'm at the top of the giants. Okay, now here's hoping that we have the things to use this elevator. There was 2 halves of a key, which I'm fairly certain I picked up. Do I have the secret one as well? Is that this elevator? I have at least one anyway. But you know, you probably pick up the alternative path to this after going through it, I would assume. Well, that's not scary at all. The statue's eyes glowing. Okie dokie. Oh, there you go. Okay. So, what have we to look forward to up here? A fair bit of running through. I think there is a field of mist with a dragon hiding in it. And ultimately the fire giant is this direction. We do not want to kill him until we're absolutely sure, because when we do, that tree right there goes on fire and bad things happen. We're a while off that, certainly. But mini boss here. Be nice to get a map. Anyway. Even though we don't have a map, that red dot is still there with our assassination target. Ooh, nice. Didn't think I'd run into you so easily. Go on. Piano. Go. Yeah, not bad. Oh god, we got across that chain bridge with giants shooting arrows at us. That's not fun. Oh god, no. Never talk to this guy. This guy is the devil. This guy is evil. He brings you to the bad ending. I do not want to even so much as talk to him in case I get stuck into that ending with the frenzied flame. No friend ahead is right. I don't actually know if he teleports here or such. I think I read that somewhere. When you are doing frenzy flame ending, we've already passed through the door at the end of last time to get to the deep root depths. But I think that's an alternative if you don't want to do that jumpy bit. Okay. Nice spell. I don't know where exactly it is. There's somewhere around here has a jellyfish that if you summon your jellyfish, it's like brother and sister and they go to heaven or something like that. But yeah, I'm not exactly going looking for it too much. It's a nice moment, but nah. Pointing towards the next dungeon. Oops. Bird. Bird is the word. persistent little guy, isn't he? Okay, so if memory serves, the giant bridge is up here, but rather than head straight across it, there is a secret dungeon just to the right. So yeah, you're probably supposed to see that and think, ooh, I want to do that now. But no. Down here we go. Okay. Giants, mountaintop catacombs. Catacombs never been particularly fun with little gargoyle and traps that often get me. But I don't see anything particularly bad being down here. Get what the boss is, but shouldn't be a match for us whatsoever. Get rid of that nonsense out of our inventory to get our HP to fall. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Death root. Or I have a strange worry I'm accidentally going to just forget to give those death roots to who I'm meant to. We're closing that point. If I reach Farm Missoula and I've not given them to him, it might be too late. But it's not that it gives you anything we need. God damn it. Goddamn gargoyles. Okay, we light up so we can actually see what we're doing. Let's see. Nothing hiding behind us. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Every corner they can pop out at. Goddamn gargoyles. I guess I don't have to bring this elevator back up. Let's see, can we jump into the mandatory little part above? Yep, there we are. Rarely anything up on these things, but I always like to check behind and down. Is this one of those ones where the secret's down? Well, it looks like death. Yeah, I'm not jumping down there anytime soon. Nope. Well, there's the boss door. Any chance you just open? Huh. Okay. Let's go find that lever to open it up. So close to 3 shots to kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. Don't think there's any special gimmicks or anything in this one. I must check under this elevator just in case. Is there anything down there? That looks like death. Yep, that's death incarnate, that hole. No hidden walls or such. For a second I had in my head that I was the boss lever. No, it's just to bring the elevator back down. Oh god, I remember this one now. There's a lot of explodey little jars, and big ones too. Yeah, those suicide jars are not nice to play with. Ooh. Okay. Let's not step on that trap every time. Yeah, those ones that are kind of sparking. I don't want to waste magic on you. Go on, come on. Do they just... yeah, they just jump. There we are. Okay. So if I let them get somewhat close, they will jump to their doom. You gonna go? I can't ignore them, I'd like to just ignore them. Okay. Is around here, or was the first time I had seen in a video if you throw poison knives at them, they explode in a funny manner. It takes a lot of knives, that's not particularly worth it though. It's not that they're difficult to defeat. Speaking of, big jar, you I will expend magic on. Burn pot. I constantly see videos of people doing pot characters and throwing pots as a main build. It just seems a bit meh. No. There's a lever down there. Looks like a trap. No, and it's trapping. Did they explode? Hey, that's a real one. Come on. Yeah, wakey wakey. And this is what we're looking for. Okay, now how to get back up is the next question. Ooh. Let's run until we see an elevator, I suppose. Yeah, we could. It's good game design if I feel a bit guilty killing those pots, because the other pot guy is our friend. Helped us through many a boss and will help us with the fire giant a fair bit. If I recall, he is there to summon. This doesn't seem the right direction. I wanted to go up, not down. This is some weird secret elevator that has 2 openings to it. Hence the columns, which are new and different. So let's send that down. And hopefully a better one appears up. We have 5 magic flasks, that should be enough to kill whatever this boss is. Okay. And if we fail, then we'll be at the side grace anyway. Okay, big arena. Shaking. Oh no. Oh no. It's not a fun guy. Mimic tier, do your job and be a good little distraction with it. Okay. Here's tension is off me. Good. Now, let's see how Terra Magica works with this guy. Ooh, yeah. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. And... booyah. One shot hit him. Over 13,000 damage. Okay. Ooh, a golden seed as well. Nice. Never again shall Ulcerated Tree Spirit frighten me. And Death Root. Okay, another boss bites the dust. Now, north we head. I wouldn't mind healing before heading across the giant bridge where I get shot at a fair bit. So like that, every time we defeat a boss we still get a level. Okay. Wonder should I up luck? Is luck a stat? Yeah, where one down the bottom is. Pretty sure it's luck. So little attention do I ever pay to it. Okay. So as long as I take the given safe spots, they should be perfectly fine. I shouldn't get knocked off or killed in any way. I know there's an item there, but it is not worth getting killed. Safe spot number 1. Let's go. Come on. Make it. A bit more. Okay, didn't one chance at least. I could just made a bit more, that rock would have covered me. I think we're safe now. Ish. Might be able to fire in distraction somewhat, but it's that much blocking us that he doesn't have a chance in hell of hitting me. What do you have? Stone 8. Ooh, that's actually one of the ones we need to level up our staff and or sword. If we're now in an area that starts dropping them like candy, I will not say no. Okay. Where exactly are we? Ancient Snow Valley ruins. Okay, yeah. We're close enough to that assassination target to give it a go. The hardest of the targets. And the final. Okay.
Do you hear me? It is I, Lieutenant. We're almost there.
Pretty sure Gold Mask is around here somewhere above us. I'm just completely blanking that story. We are not using Faith that much. We're not using healing spells. And already have the achievement for it, so don't need it. Bit of a fight going on up here. Any chance I get any XP from you? Did Sight Grace here, isn't there? Nice set. Okay. Oh, I wish there was Sight Grace here, but it's not that far from the other one. First time, we got this. He's certainly not gonna kick my ass several times. I must break you. There's a wall there preventing escape. That's not good. Okay, we do a bit of damage to him. If you just stay back a while, it would be very handy. Ooh, no, that whip does a lot of damage. Yes, you are cool looking, but how about not? Shit. Okay. Use the corpse to block us. Go take advantage of the computer's bad AI He'll try to dodge when I cast a spell, and then it will hit him. God damn, he can heal. We got this. God, that did very little damage. Really wish that did a bit more. Okay, I have healing blast, that's good for me. Oh no. Damn it. That's not good. The arena is very small there, I feel. Damn it. Okay. On the upside, it doesn't kick me all the way back to the site of grace. Blood stains, that's not from the bats and the other things around here. No, no, no. You can see how many players this guy has defeated. Come on, walk straight at it, please. Don't dodge, just stay there and take it and die. Whoa, yes, yes. No! So close. Damn. This is a short run. Do I try that again? Kamehameha did so well. But he did dodge it the first time. Okay. 1, 2. And while he is gesturing. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I should have kept going. Ah, no, 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 not again, not again. We did a fair bit of damage. Yeah, he dodges that too easily. What I can't do is get stuck on something and him get me. One healing flask left. No, 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 no. Don't get trapped in block. No. Okay, there's our last healing gun. Come on, come on. White spell, white spell, white spell. Oh, is he stuck? Oh yes, this is my chance. Yes, glitches. Oh, he got stuck in block. I'll take it. I will take it. Not to be here for another 10-15 minutes fighting one guy. I'll take the win. And with that, we have now done all the Volcano Manor assassination targets. That was the only thing really we wanted to do before taking on their little Demi-God, who is a easy fight. It's a gimmick boss. They give you a weapon that you can use to stun lock him, essentially. Where'd our thing go? Let's just make sure we hand these things in. Come on.
You're still alive.
Anything we want to learn from this guy beforehand? He might not be so friendly afterwards. Yeah, just for sake, I don't think we're going to use any of these, but Just in case later I decide, oh no, I need that for a super duper cheat.
Well,
Okay. Diablos is here still.
Perhaps I am a fool, Avno. It's one easy mark.
Yeah, he's unhappy about joining the assassin cult. I hear that. Okay. When I talk to this lady then, she should teleport me, I believe. Okay. Do I have everything I need? I'm going to be switching weapons kind of on the fly here. I'm not sure how much time you have. Does boss give you a second or two to equip it? But just in case, I'm lowering my options for weapons that appear on screen when I go looking. Okay. Should be much easier to find the gimmick weapon then. I should keep one of these just in case I want poison breath or rot breath, something at some stage. Okay. Is there anything else we have to do before fighting Snake Demi-God? Get rid of shields, no bad thing. While I'm here. If anything new comes in that we want to change to later. I wish more gear had stat boosts or special effects. Because the odd helmet does and a set or two, but it's lacking. Okay.
I see that you stayed the path of champions. This is your usual reward.
Nice.
Perhaps you are ready.
Don't think that does anything particularly great.
Our Lord will no doubt welcome you. Another kindred spirit. Yes.
You can stumble into him, I think, if you go through the volcano city underneath us. But this is the quickest way to him.
Farewell then. May your visit be fruitful.
Does she not know she's sending us to essentially die? I'm pretty sure the bad guy attacks us first. It's not that like we are going to with the intent to kill him, but I'm pretty sure he's a monster thing that attacks us too. Okay. We have commenters there if we need it, but I don't think we do. Okay. Well, be careful of weight because this is a fairly big spear if I remember. Yes, it does give you a bit of time to equip it. Come on, come on. Where is it? Had to wait for it to actually activate. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now I have to remember how you actually activate it. Is it left trigger, then something, or I'm sure we'll figure it out. If Mimic is able to use it as well, it'd be very nice, very nice. Okay, come on, preacher, let's do it. Suppose I did attack first, technically here. Oh, that's a good, that's a good. I think that it updated a bit, so it's harder to stun lock him. Make it a bit more difficult. might have to hit his head for it to technically stun him. Damn, he's a lot of damage. Still, I don't think I've ever died to this guy, and I do not plan to do so today. You will die, sir. You will die quickly. Tyr not doing half bad himself. Let's bring our magic back to full. It's not over yet. Yeah, it's got some Voldemort, Harry Potter vibes in him.
Very well.
Much like other things, I think when he gets into this form he might be a bit slower and thus easier. Kind of like when the worms take out a sword and start standing up. That's a nasty piece of work.
Join myself and King as remedy. Together we will devour the very god.
Yeah, how about no? How about I kill you? That's a bit far away, is it? Don't stand in lava. Out you, out you. That moves back with him at least. And that looks like he's stunned. Every Souls game has their gimmick boss, and this is just Elden Ring's. Easy, easy. I say as I am out of health now. We got this, we got this. Oh yeah. And that is how you do it. Rykard's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Blasphemous. Booyah. Serpents never die. No, they do. They do. I like your style. Okay. Let us rest for a moment. Now, if we have time now, I'm not sure that that actually lead anywhere, but just in case it does in the future, does head appear there? There's a thing where the Volcano Manor lady will appear. You can go get some castanets from... God, that's bad. What's the name? Patches. And give them to her. I don't think it actually does anything, but DLC in the future, maybe it will. And we might try, I suppose, to do this character, continue on this character, if so. So I kind of do want to give her said castanets, just in case. Let's put back on our stuff, though. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, so you have to talk to her first before she goes.
It's true then. You've defeated our lord.
I never noticed as a Crucible Knight beside her. Like just one of several that I've well been whooping recently.
Is immortal and will one day rise again, stronger.
What do you expect from religious fanatic people?
The path and do my part.
Okay, that's you done.
I will leave the volcano manor. I suggest you do this. I will miss
I know I didn't do the whole story with the snake daughter that much, but yeah, you don't get that much out of it. Let's go talk to Patches, tell him what a naughty boy I've been recently. Oh, yes, I killed the leader god of this group.
But for now, this Demi-God beast is slain. Tanneth, a fine mess. But how else could it end?
Patches guy being a nice guy, he'll go and try and help somehow.
Well, here I am. Bye, my friend.
Skin, bye.
What is it? Oh, come to make a parting donate?
Just in case I don't see him again, he doesn't have anything particularly. Margaret's shackle's not really that handy. Yep,
Cheers for that.
think we're good. Now I think it's just over to here he is. He's just outside the boss room, which I'm hoping we can teleport to if I've chosen correctly. He should just be sitting right here, to the left, to the right. Come on, where are you, Patches? Nope, there. Supposedly the end of Patches. Okay. And now all I have to do is get the item off him, give it to the other one, and that is us done for the time. Yep, there we are. Again, not a clue, despite googling it and such, not a clue exactly what this does. Could just be future updates will do something with it. But may as well, so we can tie a nice little bow around it and say we are done with Volcano Manor. Yep, that's Rykard's head. And she's eating it. That's nice.
What is it? I have no need of that. I must continue devouring my beloved.
She gonna eat that decapitated head.
You allow me some time. Our Lord's carcass is vast.
And with that very strange and peculiar image, we shall call it. Much appreciated everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any comments below are always appreciated. And yeah, peace.